It's Young Hustle in the house. What? You already know how this shit go. Marathon, whoa. Hey, it's Young Hustle when I'm about to make it crack. Got a rollie on my wrist and my city on my back. Shout out the bitches on the stage getting racks. Told her it's a marathon, now she out here running laps. Hey, chip on my shoulder for niggas that hated on us.
How long did you know him before he made that suggestion or asked for that? A couple of days after I met him. Did you find that odd? Yes, I did. I thought it a little odd, but then I was like, oh, I never had a guy ask me, can he meet my mom? So maybe he wanted to be serious with me. I wasn't thinking about him meeting my mom. Okay, so when he asked that question, did you have any concerns about introducing your mother to somebody that you barely knew? No, I was just gonna go ahead and let her meet him and see what my mom say. So in the period of time that you knew him, we're talking about a little bit over a month from February 25th to March 31st. Did you ever go to his apartment? Yes. Approximately how many times? 10. Did he live alone or with someone? His uncle lived there, but every time I came over, he wasn't there. But, he'll come sometimes, his uncle, and spend the night. But it was like he wasn't there. He wasn't there, but he say he lived there, his uncle. Okay, you just confused me with he wasn't there, but he was there. Oh, what I'm trying to say is he would spend the night there, his uncle, but it didn't seem like he'd be there all the time. Okay, so from the times or the way that you would see the uncle come and go, it didn't appear he was living there, but he would come over from time to time. Yes, and spend the night. Did you ever interact with that person? No, I didn't really talk to him. Did he ever talk to you? Seem interested in getting to know you? Yeah. And Miss Annalie Roca, is that a yes? The witness. Yes. And Eric kind of didn't want him talking to me. Cut out the conversation when he did try to talk to me. By Mr. McKinney. Okay. Did you find that odd? Yeah. Did you say something to Eric about that? No. Have you ever seen him with his shirt off? Meaning Eric? Just that day. I only seen him with his shirt off that day. What day? March 31st. The day of the shooting. Yes. So, from the time that you knew him, you never saw him with his shirt off? No, just with a tank top. That's the furthest I seen him with it off. Now, you testified that over the month that you knew him, you had some sexual intimacy with him. And I assume that means at least on one occasion, full sexual intercourse. Is that correct? Correct. Was it just one occasion that you had that kind of sex with him? Yes. So did you have an opportunity to see him without his shirt on at that time? No, he had his clothes on. Let me show you an exhibit that's been previously marked as Grand Jury Exhibit number 8. Do you recognize what's shown here? Miss Annalie Roca. Okay, I'm so sorry. Madam Foreperson, if you would raise the monitor for the witness. The foreperson. Yes, I'm so sorry. A little bit more. Yes. Perfect. Thank you. By Mr. McKinney. Do you recognize what's shown in this exhibit? With his shirt off? No. Do you recognize what this picture shows? What this is a picture of? No. Okay. Do you know the person in that picture? Yes. Who is that? Eric. Okay. Do you know when this picture was taken? March the 31st. The same day as the shooting? Yes. How do you know that picture was taken on that day? That's the day he had his shirt off, and I remember the bandana around his neck. Okay. What about the pants and the shoes? Do you recognize that he was dressed that way on that day? Yes. Okay, now, as we look at this picture, it looks like he has quite a few tattoos that we can see on the front of his torso and his arms. Do you see those tattoos? Yes. When was the first time after meeting him that you saw the tattoos on his chest and stomach? The second day. Okay, what tattoos did you see on the second day? The LA, the money bag, and I remember seeing the gift on the arm. Okay. Do you see that device on the table in front of you? Yes. It's a laser pointer. The top button only. You don't have to point at the screen. Just press the button and look at the screen. Okay. You see the cursor? Hold that button down. The thing you showed me? Top one. Can you move it? Point it over. There you go. Oh. Show us the area where you saw tattoos on him at any time before the 31st. Right here, the LA. It's kind of covered up, but I saw he has an LA right here. You're pointing to like his neck, middle throat area? Yeah, it's like where he got the bandana tied at. Okay, you saw the initials LA? Yes. Okay, what else did you see? I seen this, the money bag. And you're pointing to a money symbol in the middle of his chest? Yes. Top, well, directly in the middle of his chest. What else did you see? The gift on his arm. You're pointing to the word gift on his left arm? Yes. What else did you see? That's it. And it's your testimony that on the day of the shooting, he was dressed as he is in this photograph, correct? Correct. Do you know where this photograph was taken? Masterburger. Okay. How do you recognize that? By the red bench? Okay. Did you have an opportunity to see into the Masterburger on that day you were at the parking lot? No, just a little glimpse. I didn't go inside. Okay. I want to show you another exhibit. This is Grand Jury Exhibit number 16. It appears to be two photos of Eric showing his arms, his chest, and his torso. You can see the tattoos a little better here. Is that right? Yes. So, do you see any other tattoos more clearly in these photos that you had seen before the 31st? Yes. Tell us about that. I seen the gun that's right here. The gun that's right here by the gift. And you're pointing to an object tattooed under the T, sort of at the bend in his elbow on the left side? Yes. Okay. What else? That's it. Did you ask him any questions about any of those tattoos? Just one. Which one? The LA one that he has on his neck. Can we see it in these photos? Is it visible? No, it's not there. Miss Annalie Roca, it's not there, or you can't see it from the angle that the photos were taken. I can't see it from where the angles are taken at from the photo. Okay. Did you ever see the word 60s on his lower stomach? No. By Mr. McKinney. At some point during the time that you knew him, did you learn that he was a gang member? No. At no time? No time. When was the first that you ever heard, if at all, that he was a member of a gang? Monday, on April the 1st. After the shooting? Yes. Did the two of you have any conversation about gangs? No. When you met him, and for the time that you spent with him during that month, the two of you were living in a city outside of Los Angeles City, correct? Correct. Did he ever talk to you about whether he knew people or had ever lived in Los Angeles? No. Did he ever tell you he was from LA? Yes. Okay. What did he tell you about that? He just said he lived out there and then he moved to, on the side where I live at now. Did you ever ask him about the tattoo of the gun on his arm? No. Why not? Because he already, I knowed him for having a gun. So maybe I just thought maybe he just had it there just to say, he got a gun. So I didn't question that. But you questioned the LA letters. Yes. Why did you ask him about the LA letters? Just because I was from LA. Like, I used to live in LA. So I just wanted to see, like, was he like in some type of gang, or why did he have LA on there? Is that when he told you he used to live in LA? Yes. Did he tell you why he left LA? No. You said you were able to, at some point, see the word gift. What was he wearing that allowed you to see the word gift? Like the white little tank top shirt. He would wear those sometime. Sleeveless. Yes. Okay. So, if you were able to see his left arm, were you also able to see his right arm? Yes. Okay. On his right arm, as we look at these photos, there's the word Gods at the top portion of his right arm from the shoulder to the elbow. Did you see that before the 31st? Maybe. I can't remember. I know I noticed his wrist, his hand. I looked at his hand sometime. I didn't really kind of notice the God on that side. What does he have underneath the gun? Were you ever able to see his forearms? No. Well, if he's wearing a tank top, you should be able to see all of his arms, front and back, correct? Correct. Okay, so your testimony is when he wore tank tops, which he wore a lot, correct? Not all the time, just sometimes. Okay, during those times, you had an opportunity at least to see his full arms, correct? Correct. And as we look at these photos, he has a number of tattoos on both arms below the elbow, correct? Correct. Did you ever ask him any questions about those tattoos? No. Did you ever look at those tattoos and wonder what they were or why he had them? No. I did notice that he had a lot of tattoos though, but I didn't really look at him like that. I just noticed like certain things about him. I didn't really try to look at all the tattoos he had. Did any of the tattoos that you saw cause you any concern or raise any questions about him? Just that he had so many. And what did you think about that? I just thought maybe he liked to get a lot of tattoos or something maybe, But he had a lot. But I was just, because I have tattoos too, but I wouldn't get that many to mark up my body. Okay. Do you have any kind of gang-related tattoos? No. Do you have LA tattooed on you? No. Do you have a gun tattooed on you? No. Do you have any skulls and crossbones tattooed on you? No. So your tattoos are nothing of the type that you saw on him. Right. And it's your testimony that none of the tattoos that you saw raised any red flags or concerns that you had about him. Is that right? No, not really. It didn't really, no concerns. If I did see the other ones, yeah. The ones he got up top, Crip, I didn't see that one. And you say up top. You're looking at grand jury exhibit number. You hit the wrong button. Oh, okay. You're looking at grand jury exhibit number 16. At the top of his chest, on the left side, as we look at it, it says God. And on the right side, it says Crip. Correct? Correct. Actually, it says Hood Crip.